Okay, so welcome everybody. Um, let's start laying down. It's a laying down kind of day, kind of like a hot summer lazy day. So lay down and make yourself comfortable. And just use whatever props you like to use in Shavasana. So we'll take a basic relaxation pose to begin. So make all the little adjustments you need to make to your body. Draw the shoulders down away from your ears. Lengthen your low back. If it's feeling a little twingy, you can always bend your knees, feet flat on the floor if you don't have a bolster for under the knees. Lengthen the back of your neck. Close your eyes. Turn your gaze inward. And begin to focus on your breath. Letting go of your day. Letting go of whatever has happened up until this moment. Letting go of what's to come later this evening. And being fully present on your mat, in the space you're in, and in your body. Feeling the breath in your body. Noticing all the locations in which your breath is present. Following the breath as it enters your nostrils and travels down to the bottoms of your lungs and then back out again. Begin some diaphragmatic breathing. So as you inhale, your diaphragm will drop, pushing your belly out. And as you exhale, diaphragm lifts back up into its dome shape, making space for the belly. Belly descends. Inhaling, the belly inflates. Exhaling, the belly deflates. Just keep going for another moment or so with your belly breathing. Feeling your bones heavy on the earth. Beginning to relax all the muscles in your body, relaxing all the cells in your body, relaxing all the way into your DNA. Relax your jaw. Relax the space between your eyebrows. Soften your heart. And feel your heart breathe with you. Allow it to expand on every inhale and relax on every exhale. Giving a little extra attention to your heart, spending some time here. Noticing your heart's energy, any sensations, any emotions, and allowing whatever is there to simply be, to accept everything fully. Allow your belly to soften. Allow the legs to soften. And feel your whole body breathing. Soften the skin, your whole body, and just feel the weight of your body sinking into the earth. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Hug your knees in towards your chest and rock from side to side. Make some circles one way and circles the other way. Roll over onto your right side and slowly make your way up into a seated position. So I've had a request to work on the upper back. So this class will be focusing on the upper mid back, stretching out any tension, any knots that are in your back. So we'll start in caterpillar, a nice forward fold. So you may want to sit up on a blanket if you aren't sitting up right on your sitting bones. So slide something under your hips if you need it. Have your blocks handy in case you want to rest your head on something or your bolster. Having a bend in the knees is also fine. You can even tuck a bolster underneath your knees or your blocks. So sit up right on top of your sitting bones, lift the heart, take an inhale into the spine, and exhale, start to get round. So round the spine, walking fingers, the hands forward, and then find your first edge. So not necessarily coming to your full range of motion, just until you start to feel a pull in your back muscles and through the backs of your legs. And the more you tuck your chin in towards your chest, the more you'll stretch through the upper back, between the shoulder blades. Notice any tension in your body. So notice your feet. Do they need to just relax and roll out to the side? Let go of any tension in your feet, in your ankles, in your legs. Let the arms be limp and relaxed at your side. Soften the palms of the hands and let the palms be face up. Relax between your shoulder blades. Feel a stretch along the whole length of your spinal column. And breathe. Just following your breath in and out through the nostrils. Maybe you want to, if you feel comfortable where you are and you have enough of a stretch, stay where you are, but maybe you want to walk the hands a little further forward. You decide, listening to your body, maybe coming to your second edge. Notice if any tension has crept back into your legs or into your shoulders, and allow the muscles to relax. Relax all the muscles in your face and everything drip towards the floor. Even let your lips relax around your teeth. Let everything just hang and drip and melt towards the floor. Maybe take your block out if you're using a block and just let everything be heavy. Let's take 3 more breaths. Turn the palms to face down. Slowly start to walk the hands back in, taking it really slow, just inching your hands back, slowly making your way out of your forward fold. Head comes up last. Take a block and lay down on your back. If you don't have a block, just grab your cushion or your folded blanket. And let's just take a rest here for a moment and feel the rebound of your pose. Just relax and rest. Noticing the sensations in your body. Bend your knees and let's roll over onto the belly. So come over onto your belly and we're going to come into bow tie. So that is, we're going to be crossing our arms. Let me come this way for a sec. Crossing our arms in front like this underneath. So we'll do the right arm in front first and then we'll switch. We'll just do a couple minutes on each side, just 2 minutes each side. And you may want to have a block or something handy for your head to rest your head on whichever height works for you. It might be the tallest one. You may even be resting your head on the floor. So just have a block handy in case you need it. And so let's start with the right arm in front. So cross your right arm in front and start to walk your hands as far away from your body as you can. And then you want to have the shoulders down away from the ears. So bring the shoulders down away from the ears. Have the palms facing up. And start to feel, so this is a stretch for your upper back. So allow the shoulders to fall away from the ears, but then also to drift down towards the mat. It may take you some time to get yourself comfortable in this pose if you're new to it. Once you've found a comfortable position, come back to your breath. And if you get any sort of pins and needles or numbness in your arms, just release the weight from the arms. Just lift your chest up a little. Maybe make some adjustment to your arms. Let's take 3 more breaths. And slowly start to unwind the arms. Move your block out of the way and just take a rest. Make a pillow with your hands and rest your forehead on your hands. Relax the arms, give them a break. Relax your back. Take 1 more breath. And let's do the other side. So bring your block back into position so that it'll catch your forehead when you lean forward. This time the left arm comes forward. So snuggling the arms together, creating a nice stretch through the upper back. And then rest your head on the floor, on a block, on a cushion. And breathe. 2 minutes here. Shoulders are down away from the ears. Palms are facing up. And focus on your breathing. Take 3 more breaths. And slowly start to unwind the arms. Move your block out of the way. Rest your head on your hands and take a breather. Relax your shoulders, relax your arms, your spine. Start to press up and we'll come into Sphinx. So catch opposite elbows so that you have the right distance between your arms. And then bring your hands, if you like, you can keep them like this if it's comfortable, or bring your arms to parallel position and press the forearms into the floor. Lift your heart up between the shoulder blades. Feet and knees are at a comfortable distance apart, so you can experiment with having your legs closer together, which will increase the extension in your spine, or further apart. And feel your pelvis like an anchor, heavy on the floor. Relaxing the glutes, relax your legs. We're not sinking between the shoulder blades, letting the spine drape towards the earth and feeling a squeeze in your lumbar spine. Giving your lumbar spine a little massage, giving your kidneys a massage and a squeeze. If you want to stretch the upper back even more, you can just tuck your chin in towards your chest, stretching through the upper shoulders, upper back. And keep pressing the floor away from you with your forearms. Relax the belly, relax the low back, and breathe. For the last minute of the pose, you can stay in the same position if you're feeling enough compression in the low back. But if you think your back is ready for a deeper back bend, you can separate the hands, lift the elbows off the floor, and feel a little more of a back bend. Feel free to walk the hands further in towards the body if you want even a deeper back bend. The shoulders can come up towards your ears, that's okay. And if you're in seal, you'll feel a stretch through the abdomen as well. Keep your legs and your glutes relaxed. Face relaxed. And we'll slowly start to make our way back down all the way to the floor. Elbows, chest, head, resting your head on your hands. And rest here completely. Really give yourself a good minute to rest your spine, your low back. Gently wobble your hips from side to side. And slide one knee, it doesn't matter which knee, one knee up along the floor. So your knee's in line with your hip, and then look towards that knee in the same direction. Release the leg back to meet the other one. Bring your hands underneath the heads of the shoulders. Look down towards your mat and press back up through tabletop and into our child's pose. So we'll keep the knees together to give as much flexion to the spine as possible, as long as it's comfortable for you. If not, just separate the knees a little bit. Have the hips glued to the heels and have a block handy. So you're either going to rest your head on the block or on the floor. And we'll have the arms alongside the body, palms facing up. To relax between the shoulder blades, stretch between the shoulder blades. And give the shoulders a rest. Feel the heads of the shoulders descending on either side of your thighs, descending towards the floor. Resting on the top of your forehead so the back of your neck doesn't sink. And breathe. If your mind begins to drift off and wander, just gently guide your awareness back to your breathing. Softening your back body, opening between the shoulder blades, relaxing the arms, Relaxing the face, the whole head. And let's release the arms and start to come back onto your belly. Just lengthen the legs behind you. And rest your forehead on your hands and take a few breaths. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And one more time. So we'll come into a laying chest opener. So for this shape, you bring your right, we'll start with the right arm. So my back will be facing you in a moment. So have your arm at a 90-degree angle, so elbow in line with your shoulder and your palms facing down. And you're going to start to press over onto your right side and the knees will bend. So you'll come over onto your right side, knees bend and stack on top of each other. And then if the floor feels too far away, you can just slide a block under your head if you need to. And just feel a stretch through the front of the shoulder and through the pectoral muscle. So the left fingertips can be tented in front of you to maintain the position, or you can reach your hand back to rest at your low back. And if you're looking for more sensation, more of a stretch, you can move your right hand a little higher. And breathe. Maintain your focus on your breath. Feeling a nice stretch through the anterior deltoid, the front of your shoulder, and a twist in your thoracic spine. Let's take 3 more breaths. And if your hand is behind your back, bring your hand in front, start to straighten your legs, and come back slowly onto your belly, and rest your head on your hands, or take any position that feels comfortable for you. Your arms can be alongside the body. And take a few breaths here. And let's move over to the left side. So your left arm comes out to the side in a 90-degree angle, elbow in line with the shoulder. Press into your right palm and push yourself carefully over onto your left side and draw the knees up in towards the chest. And feel that pull through your armpit area, the front of your shoulder, and through the chest. So you can keep your right hand in tented fingertips in front of the chest, or reach the arm behind the back. You could even step the top leg back to deepen the twist, but only if your spine and your shoulder feel ready. Take breaks when you need to. Listen to your body. See if you can relax your low body as your upper body's twisting and opening. Three more breaths. And start to straighten the legs. Carefully make your way over onto your stomach and rest the arms wherever they're comfortable alongside the body, or make a pillow for your forehead. And just rest and relax for a moment. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And do that 2 more times. And let's press up into tabletop and find your blanket. So we'll use the blanket to support the knees. So we'll come into thread the needle with the arms. So open up your blanket and create as much padding as you think you'll need for your knees. So have your knees hip distance apart and come into your neutral spine. So tailbone reaches to the back of the room, crown of the head reaches forward. And we'll start to slide the left hand behind the right wrist. And you might need a block or a cushion underneath your head if the floor feels too far away. So coming down, maybe using a block under the head, maybe not. See what works for your body. And the hips are going to have a tendency to want to shift over to the right. So see if you can keep your hips right over top of your knees. And the further you can wiggle your left fingertips away from the body, the more of a twist you'll find in your upper back and the more you'll stretch through the upper back and twist the thoracic spine. And you can keep your fingertips in front of your face, tented fingertips, so you can reach the arm above the head in any orientation, above the head, right alongside the ear, or more on a diagonal. Relax the right shoulder down away from the ear. And keep your focus on your breath. At the tips of your nostrils and at your low belly. Take breaks whenever you need to. Let's take 3 more breaths. And slowly release the top arm, press into the right palm, slowly unwind your spine, and let's cat-cow it out. So finding your neutral spine, inhale and send the sit bones high, drop the belly button towards the floor, lift the heart, look up, squeeze between the shoulder blades, exhale, Tucking the tailbone down towards the floor, lift the belly button, spread between the shoulder blades, let the crown of the head dangle. Inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. And one more time. Inhale and exhale. And let's just relax the arms for a moment. So sink back into child's pose, rest the arms alongside the body, and take a few breaths here. Come back up into tabletop position, and we'll do the other side. So we'll slide the right hand behind the left wrist. And again, the further you can send the right fingertips, the more of a stretch you'll get through your upper back. And on this side, your hips will have a tendency to want to shift to the left. So just shift them back over top of the knees, over to the right, and option to keep the hand in front of you, or you can reach the arm alongside the head, or any variation of an outstretched arm, whatever feels comfortable for your body. And breathe. Relax your face. Relax your neck. Keep your breath even and full. Breathing into sensation. Wherever you feel this through your body, take your breath to sensation. Three more breaths. Slowly start to release your left arm. Press into the left hand. Unwind your spine. And let's do a couple of cat-cows. So starting with your neutral spine. Inhale, send the sit bones high, look up, squeeze between the shoulder blades, and leading with the tailbone, anchor the tailbone down towards the floor, lift the belly button, spread between the shoulder blades, dangle the head. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. And then just sink back into child's pose. Take a couple of breaths here. Bring the hands under the heads of the shoulders. Tuck the head or tuck the chin in towards the chest. Uncurl your spine. Take a deep breath at the top and exhale it all through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Okay. So we'll come into supported fish. So you'll need your blocks, but if you don't have blocks, you can just take reclined butterfly or any other pose you like. So reclined butterfly. So this is for if you don't have blocks. Just lay down on your back and let the knees come out to the side, and you can just rest here and get a groin stretch, or alternatively, just take whatever pose you'd prefer to take. But if you're setting up for supported fish, let's line the blocks up so that they're both, one's on the tallest height for the head and the other is on the medium height, so lengthways, so we'll go between the shoulder blades. And there's about maybe 6 inches between the blocks. So you want to aim the first edge of the block to sort of the bottom tips of your shoulder blades. And then your head will land on the top block. Adjust the block underneath you. You want the shoulders to drape down on either side so you feel the block right between your shoulder blades. And then many options for the knees. You can just keep them bent. You can have them straight, or you can come into a reclined butterfly position. So opening the heart and giving your upper back a stretch, an extension stretch. And the block under your head, you can also lower that if you want more extension. So try the medium height if you like, maybe even the lower height, lowest height rather. So just find something that you can sustain for 3 minutes. Feel your low belly breathing. Let the belly be soft. Relax your back body. Opening your front body. Relax your shoulders, relax your neck. Let the head be heavy. 3 more breaths. And if your knees are in a butterfly shape, use your hands to guide the legs back together. Use one hand under your head, lift your head up off the block, and just carefully make your way back up and clear your mat. And we'll come into a spinal twist. So if you like to use props underneath your legs, have a prop on your right side. Lay down on your back and just take a couple of breaths here before we move on to our twist. You can bend the knees. Bring your arms into a cactus shape or a T shape. Lift your hips and slide them 3 or 4 inches over to the left. Lower the hips down. And pick up the feet, let the legs come over to the right. We're reaching through the left fingertips, guiding the left shoulder towards the floor. So you can be here in this simple twist with the knees stacked. Option to guide the top leg over the bottom leg to add a little more weight into the top knee. Just notice where you feel sensation in your body, through your spine, your low back, outer hip, the squeeze in your belly, opening across your heart, through the armpit area. Relaxing the feet and your whole lower body. Relax your arms and your shoulders. Relax your face. Let's take 2 more breaths. If your legs are crossed, just carefully uncross your legs. Bring one knee back at a time, slowly. Bring your hips back to center and stretch your body long. Full body stretch. And then relax your arms down alongside the body and take a couple more breaths here and rest in between sides. And we'll do the other side. You'll bend the knees, place the feet flat on the floor, lift the hips, and send the hips a few inches over to the right. Lower the hips down, bring the arms into a T shape or a cactus shape. Pick up your feet and guide the legs over to the left. Option to keep the legs stacked, knees and ankles stacked, or for more of a stretch through the low back, you can just wrap your top leg over the bottom leg and come into the twisted roots variation. Just being mindful of your low back and always back it up if your body is telling you to. Use as much support as you need underneath the legs. Softening the thighs, relaxing the feet, relax your face. Notice if there's anywhere that you can soften and release. Take one more breath. Begin to uncross the legs if they're crossed, and slowly bring the knees back to center. Bring the hips back to center. Stretch your arms above your head. Stretch the legs long. And then we'll hug the knees in towards the chest and release your low back. Rock from side to side. And make circles, massaging out your low back and your sacrum. And circles the other way. And we'll set up for Shavasana. So find your props for underneath your knees, underneath your head. If you don't have props, that's okay. Just come into your pentacle shape, legs wide, arms wide, back of the neck long, shoulder blades coming down your back and in towards the spine. So the heads of the shoulders descend, heart space is open, and begin to integrate and absorb all the benefits of your practice. Relax your mouth, the whole mouth, and release your tongue so that it's resting at the bottom of your mouth, behind your bottom teeth. Relax all the little muscles around your eyes. Relax your inner ears. Relax your outer ears. Relax the skin on your forehead, especially between your eyebrows. Relax your scalp, the sides of your head, the back of your head. Relax your neck, the sides of your neck, the back, your throat. Relax your shoulders, your upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, tops of your hands, palms of your hands, fingers and thumbs. Relax your heart space, your stomach, low belly. Relax your upper back, mid back, low back. Relax your glutes, your pelvis, your hips. Relax your thighs, the tops, backs, and sides. Relax your knees. Relax behind your knees. Relax your shins and your calves, and your ankles, tops of your feet, soles of your feet, and all your toes. Relax your whole body. And slowly start to deepen your breath. Breathing more life back into your body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Gently rock your head from side to side. Open and close your jaw a few times. Circle your wrists and your ankles one way. Circle them the other way. If you're using a bolster, place your feet on your bolster and push it away from you. And take one last long stretch. Inhaling to stretch. Exhaling, roll over onto your right side and take a few breaths on your side. And slowly start to press yourself up back into a comfortable seated position, sitting up on a cushion or a block, grounding down through your sitting bones, sitting up tall through your spine. Lift your heart, back of your neck long. Close your eyes. Find your breath. And take a moment to notice how you feel in your body overall. On all levels of your being. Let's rub the hands together briskly, making your hands warm, and then cupping the palms over the eyes. Release the hands down your face and neck, back to your heart. Lift your heart up into your thumbs. Bow your head to your heart. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be at ease. May you be free from suffering. The light in me bows to the light in you. Namaste. Thank you, everyone.